Well, how do we do that? Then I put J here.
Yeah, just switch them. What has he got on? What is he wearing?
He's glowing like the intro.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't hear him. Tell him to unmute.
Can you hear us, Jay?
Test Jay.
Jay, we can't hear you, bro. Are you faking us out?
Is he faking?
He's fake.
Jay, say something.
Can't hear you.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him. Jay, wait a minute. Let's try this one more time. Jay, come back. Oh, he's looking. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better.
Hear ya.
Okay.
Yay.
You could hear me all along, couldn't you?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
So, anyways, I had to get new headphones. They suck. Jen, let's do this.
Yay.
Who did that? That's good.
Who did that? Yeah.
I'd like to give credit to Goblin watching. Thank you so much for sending that over tonight. It's beautiful. He created the music, you guys. Like he's a beat maker, and so that's yeah. Thank you, Goblin. That so expresses me and the rest of the people on the panel. Thank you.
Yes,
That's cool.
it's cool.
Good job.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to do some stuff to make it so that the banners and stuff. But anyhow, welcome back to the everybody. We got Papa.
Somebody shoot that dog.
Who's that?
Hey, shut
Craig
up.
can't pet that dog.
Hey, Craig.
Dog.
Hey, Craig. How did Odin do out in the snow?
Oh, he loves the snow, but he doesn't want to come back inside. That's the
Oh.
problem.
That ain't a bad
He
thing.
posted
he
a
loved it.
video. It's a cool video of Odin in the snow.
Yeah, he
Craig,
loved it.
can you grab your video?
I don't know how you do that, Tim. You're gonna have
Well,
to grab it.
How much snow did you get in New
A big-
Orleans that never snows?
But be careful when you grab it. Don't be
Yeah,
gentle.
let's talk about
Be gentle. We got 8 inches, Jay, which is very rare. That never saw it, never seen it before. But it's very powdery snow. It was a dry snow. So
So I have a picture of Louisiana, I thought, or right here. This is New Orleans 3 hours ago. Oops.
Knowledge.
Nolans, baby.
That's Nolans. I can't believe. Yeah, that's pretty.
No.
Though.
It's so beautiful. Tin, I didn't ever notice. I never knew this. With the snow and the lights at night, it's like a whole new magic. It's amazing. Everything's just magical.
Yeah, the hookers stand out really good.
The hookers in white, you can see them a mile away.
Yeah, but that's why I show you that place up in the mountains, that the Christmas village, where it's always magical because of the snow. It's beautiful.
It
Here's
really, and the
All right,
lights
this
help.
is Eric Hovind on the Eric Hovind Show.
this is Florida.
All right, guys, for the official measurement in my yard, 10 inches of snow right now.
Wow.
Wow.
In
Welcome
Florida.
to Florida, baby.
And we got lake effect snow, Tin. I didn't know that was real, but lake effect snow.
Oh, yeah.
More snow
Oh, yes,
in
it
our
is.
area.
I only live 3 blocks from a lake.
didn't
I
it
know
was a
it's
thing.
real.
I didn't know it was a thing. And then we got
No,
snow
the
drifts.
Great Lakes.
We actually had blizzard conditions today. It was over 36 miles per hour, and well, you know what? Yeah, it did. The visibility wasn't great, and that's what determines
That's called
that.
whiteout.
It was a whiteout. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. All the snow you guys got. 'Cause,
So did you
Snow-
did you go drive around in it, Craig?
No, I'm a snow virgin, Jay. I was very scared.
Oh.
I'm staying home. I'm not going out. I don't want to venture out.
You didn't take your side by side out in it?
No, that's still in the woods, Jay. And I was too afraid to go down to the woods, to be honest with
Oh gosh.
So apparently, 1.5 foot of deep snow drifts hit the Gulf of Mexico in Cameron Parish, Louisiana. But I think they're going to name it the Gulf of
No.
America.
Yeah, Gulf of America.
Yeah, they already did it. Trump did it last night.
Fucking right.
Get his cat. Go. Go.
Yorga's getting attacked by a
Yeah,
tuxedo.
he gets bored and he does dumb shit.
It's just amazing. The South's getting the snow. Like, I mean, because I'm like used to that. That's like, okay, you guys. So it's called soup days. Yeah, you make soup. Soup is really good and chilly, and you stay in your house. And if you don't know how to drive in it, stay off the road. Just stay off the road. Yeah. Safety
Make
first.
snow cream.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that shit that's shooting out of the sky anymore.
Don't get the yellow
Snowballs.
stuff. It ain't lemonade.
That's what I was wondering. I didn't want to eat the snow because I was worried. What if it's got that fake plastic in there or whatever that stuff is?
I don't think we should eat it. We haven't been eating it up here for a long time, and we're professionals in the Pacific Northwest. So. Yeah,
But
no.
it did remind me a lot of cocaine.
Oh, no. Back then, you were in heaven.
I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to do all this in one night.
I know.
I'm going to have to call my buddy Jeff B over. He's got a hell of a nose.
Wondering, like, I hope people are aware of, you need to drip your water and what else shift we do up here. Well, you should have lanterns and stuff ready just in case.
Open cupboard doors underneath where your faucets are.
Oh, the attic. I even opened the attic up so that heat's going into the attic area in case, there's pipes up there. So I'll worry. So.
And then
Yeah.
wrap, and then don't have a hose on your spigot, and make sure to wrap your spigots if they're outside.
Oh, do not leave water in the water hose. Oh, no.
It's a nightmare, but I
Yeah.
totally wrapped my spigot.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then the trees with the snow, if they're by your power lines, like there's a chance that the branches could snap. So, I mean, it's not like you can go out and trim them right at the moment, but, it's something to keep in mind, too, that electricity could just fail because, a tree could get overloaded with the snow.
I was worried
Yeah.
about that too
Use
because we like
electric
heat.
tape.
Go ahead, Hicko. What?
Oh, use electrical tape. That's really good.
Trying to think what else these guys could do because we're like, our houses are built to to handle those kind of temperatures.
Mhm.
And our pipes are buried below the frost line and things like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I was worried
It's a
about the
shock
roof
to all of a
load.
sudden.
Yeah, because the roof is not made to hold snow.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah,
was worried.
that could be a problem.
Yeah. But
If
we
you
are
get too much,
hurricane. Yeah, we got hurricane rating, but that's more of blow off, not load. So
Yeah, and be careful trying to knock that stuff off your roof too, because people have got, their neck broken stuff from that. You think that just snow coming down, oh, you're gonna hurt me. Oh, hell yeah, it will.
yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah, it will. You gotta be careful. I got really drifts here, and I'm worried about when it starts to loosen and big chunks come sliding down off the garage. I'm like, ah.
and the icicles, ice
watch your
spears.
gutters. Yeah. Watch your gutters.
Yeah, watch your gutters. And if you do get icicles building up, you better break them off because you don't want a huge. Because if it builds up enough on your gutters and gets heavy, it'll rip all your gutters down. Trust me. If it gets into a corner and it makes a big giant one, yeah, your gutters are frozen, and yeah, that's weight. Ice is heavy as shit. Anyhow, any other um Oh, and urea, I guess. Don't use rock salt on your concrete walkways. It'll break them up. I know. It pits them out.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it mess your
Yeah.
concrete up good.
Yeah. And urea works at a colder temperature too.
And it don't break it up. See, that's why I was amazed when we had that conversation on the urea, because it was like urea. I've
Isn't
seen
that
that.
like horse pee or
That
something?
sounds like urine. Is it urine?
It is.
It is.
It is, yeah.
I thought it was what you say when you find gold. Urea.
Urea. You said eureka. It's eureka.
And it's good for your yard too. When the snow melts and it runs off, it's good for your yard.
But doesn't it stink?
See,
No.
that's the thing with the rock salt is when you lay it down in pathway to your house and you got nice grass there and it runs off the grass, it'll burn your grass. You'll have like burnt looking areas, in the spring and summer until it grows in. Yeah, I know because I did that. I got in trouble. I don't use rock
The
salt
people in the
But no,
South need to think about their cars too, like the antifreeze in their cars and their windshield wipers.
And
Need
the
to
battery.
have,
uh,
yeah, your windshield washer fluid needs to be the non-freeze kind or things like that.
They said on the news
Don't
tonight at 32 degrees, your battery in your car is only 75% what it would normally be. And I couldn't hardly believe that. I was like, at 32, damn.
That's why I buy one with high cold cranking amps because we got big vehicles.
And Sissy says that salt, if it gets on your floors in your house, it'll ruin it too. That makes sense, especially if you got hardwood floors to enter your house or, redid hardwood. Yeah.
And
I'm
salt's
so glad
bad
I
for
don't
your
have I don't have to worry about this.
Well, these are serious.
One day, maybe. One day. You
Yeah,
never
No,
know.
man.
it's snowing in places that's never snowed.
It never snows here, Jay. This never
It
happens.
doesn't.
Climate
I've seen it snow here.
change.
Bring back Biden. How about that?
Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Bring back Biden.
No. He's been so.
Biden 2028.
Yeah,
There you go.
Jeff's
He's
all about it.
asleep right now.
I think he's gonna be. I think he's gone before then, but he was awfully busy right before he signed out
Sneaky.
doing all those pardons. You guys, you get a pardon. You get a pardon.
Right.
Well,
Do you see the name Jeff B typed in chat?
Uh-uh.
The Catherine
Catherine
Herridge.
yes.
Yeah, she's telling about all the stuff going on down in.
She's at Guantanamo right now.
Yeah. There's
So,
some, 9 and 2 1s that's going on down there.
What's going on down there?
well, the last 15 prisoners are there.
Right, I
Right.
knew that.
So she says she's down there for their tribunals.
Who are the 15 prisoners?
And
Hey, Hawk.
Middle Eastern terrorists.
Yes.
Oh.
Where's Big Mike?
Well,
Where's Big Mike?
wait a minute. She also says, according to Monkey Works, that the 6 J6 prisoners are there. That's why
Yes,
they're not letting them out.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
What?
Yeah.
They're saying
Yeah.
there's a rumor. It's not confirmed,
Rumor. This
but
is all for entertainment purposes. Go ahead, Jay.
but they're saying Catherine Herridge is saying that the J6 there's J6 prisoners down there or hostages, whatever the fuck you want to call them, at Guantanamo.
Yeah.
You took them to
That's
Guantanamo.
Yeah. That's bad.
But that explains why some of them are not totally out yet. So
Right. Because they don't have them up there. They're down there.
And Cola said a lot of the J6ers were released today. Because remember last night when we were talking, Jay and Steph and AV, you remember we were talking about the protests that were happening with the AMP people and stuff.
Yeah, Pootie was all over that last night. He was telling them they're wanting not letting them out. We're like, what the hell? They're not letting them out. And then that was in DC, and then the DC police showed up and they let 2 out the back door. Yeah, Pootie was all up on that last night. They're still not all out. They should be all out. They're all pardoned. Done.
How hard is it to let somebody out? Hey, did y'all see the disgraceful prayer breakfast?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That was nasty.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Okay,
That was wrong, man.
It happened. Wait a minute. I missed this. Something happened this morning.
Oh yeah.
Breakfast. Okay, fill me in. Drop the tea.
The preacher was a woman, and Trump and Vance were right up front, and she started going off on this diatribe about illegals and gay people. I mean, transgenders, and and how it's not fair to them, and blah blah blah. And Trump and Vance were just looking at each other like, are you listening to this shit?
Yeah.
And they're a captive audience. They they're stuck right there. She had them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. She was a. Go ahead.
And
Go
he
ahead.
said the person that found that church is gone now because they
Good.
set him up.
Yeah. And the preacher was a lesbian.
LGBTQT.
Was a gay lesbian. I like that.
can we get the name of that person, please?
So she said a prayer or something that was just like I literally.
No, she was doing the sermon. The whole sermon was wrong.
Oh,
it was all on gays and lesbians and
gay.
Trump. Yeah.
I'm not against gay people, but why at a breakfast? Like,
Why
why?
don't church?
This was in church in the morning, not breakfast. This was
it was a gut shot to freaking Trump and Vance. And they were right up front, and she had a captive audience. And what are they going to do? Get up and walk away? They looked at each other like, "Would you listen to this shit?"
You see, Jeff, that's why we don't like you gays. You'll cause all this shit. Sorry.
She said the president. She looked at him and she said, "Please have mercy on these people, Mr. President."
Yes.
What does she think? He ain't gonna do anything to them to hurt them. Like, what?
I hope she never works again because she took an opportunity and made it political, and it shouldn't have been.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back and have to find that later because I totally missed that this morning. Because I'm
just
like,
look up prayer breakfast, and it'll come up, I'm sure.
Prayer breakfast. Okay. Wow, that's insane. Like, why would and then meanwhile, all those federal workers, how they're all worried about what's going on.
Get back to work.
Yeah, well, the federal workers. Let's hear this.
I know. Get out of your pajamas.
They're gonna make Mr. Like going into work, like leaving home and going in. Like, I'm gonna have to get dressed and drive there. I'm gonna have to deal with traffic. I mean, the stress that this is gonna cause me. I'm not gonna be able to watch The View when it comes on. I'm gonna have to wait till I get home after work and watch it. And lunch. Do I have to pack a lunch now? I mean, come on. I may just quit. I think that's gonna be the only option. Is just to quit.
That's great.
Yeah, the federal workers.
Team, there's a link in the chat of one that has that pastor.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to grab that.
You might want
to. I'm gonna have to get dressed. I'm gonna have to drive.
But you know what, H&J, that's not far from the truth. I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of people out there like that right now, man. They're animals.
Oh yeah. Because they're working for the government at home, and they all have a side gig going on too.
Right, BJ.
Yeah.
Well, now they're going to find out how much gas really costs and how much lunches cost and daycare and all kinds of stuff. They're
normal fucking people.
Getting yelled at by your boss and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them have had it pretty gravy with the remote working ever since the QV, so I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's over, but yeah, it's time to come in and get to the office, folks. Okay. And Lunchables, I don't recommend them. They pulled them off the market for the kids in the school, at least at the school lunches.
What, Lunchables?
Yeah, they got bad chemicals in them. They can't.
Hey,
go ahead.
Does anybody else notice there's some shit at the stores that I used to get that aren't there anymore?
What's that?
Like these burritos. Remember those bomb burritos? You'd get them at like 7-Eleven or something. They're not there anymore. You can't find them anymore. And,
maybe they deported them.
Makes you wonder if I should have been eating them.
Probably not.
A lot of they're changing the products. They're supposed to be only a lot of stuff. And I hope they do actually, because and I think we're going to see more and more product lawsuits going on as far as, go ahead, Pootie.
I don't know. I'm trying to get work on my phone. I'm on here, and then I got my TV on, and I got an iPhone in my hand trying to talk and chat. I'm having trouble.
Can't multitask.
Chew some gum. Chew some gum.
Chew some gum. Maybe I need a brownie.
There you go.
But
brownies.
Yeah, because I was wondering what the wheat that I heard something in the back, so that must be your TV. Or is that your fountain, Jay?
Probably my fountain. It's okay. It's not gonna hurt you. Just water.
But back to the product stuff. You guys we're gonna try to follow all the class actions on all the products that are changing. But if you hadn't heard about this one, dry shampoo on preppers. A lot of the women preppers have that in their shake, because you can't wash your hair. You can use this. No. It's bad. Here it is.
Voluntary recall on nearly 20 dry shampoo aerosol products. Unilever, which makes the products under the brand name Dove, Nexus, Suave, and Tresemme, say they may contain elevated levels of benzene, which is known to cause cancer. Customers are urged to stop using products and go to Unilever's website for reimbursement instructions.
Shit, Tresemme.
I'm done washing. I'm done just washing.
Tresemme. Ooh la la.
I'm done. I threw all my soap out.
That's right. I'm just throwing everything away. Fuck it.
What I'm wondering now is if the dry shampoo is getting recalled, how many other products under Unilever, which is Dove, Tresemme, all those, hopefully you're going to see a lot of hair care and health, just products getting pulled, you guys, which will be a good thing. But we got
You know what I use? I use straight benzene. Straight benzene. That's why I have
Absolutely.
beautiful hair of hair.
I used Sesson Bleu. Sesson Bleu.
Sesame blue.
Sesson Bleu.
Sesame blue. Everybody knows one.
I like Head and Shoulders as well.
Yeah, but I bet you know what? That's under one of those brands. Like there's a few companies that own virtually every brand out there. Virtually, you guys. And we'll do a story on that some other time. But I think it's going to be that time of the show. So let me find it. Are you ready, Craig?
Hey, all you cool cats. It's time for Craig the Hunter's news segment.
Good evening, classmates. And now for your 10 TV, mostly true news report. I am Nick Papagiorgio.
Nice pizza.
Nick Papa Giorgio. Oh, is that the dude who? What's that from?
You got
it. From yes.
Vegas.
Yes.
Vacation.
Oh yes. Okay.
That of course was Rusty Griswold's alias in Vegas Vacation.
Oh, I'm like
Papa Giorgio.
Nick Papagiorgio. That's how he won all of the prizes.
Yes.
I thought he was a dude that did the frozen DiGiorno pizzas you bake in the oven. Okay.
No, you get a call. First for the real and good news. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love. In honor, giving preference to one another. And that's Romans 12:10. And I probably should be a little better than that, because I don't do that.
Amen.
Amen. This segment is sponsored by Shift Kicker's condescending comments. Just when you thought Stephanie was the mean one, Shift Kicker says, "Hold my beer." Randomly available when triggered.
You're
I know she had to love that one. Sorry, Steph. Look, Steph's going to be angry. Shiv's going to be angry.
No.
Sorry, we caused trouble at work.
I did not condone that message.
And
dog poop snowballs coming your way.
oh shit! Look at Stephanie. She's like, thanks.
We love our
And
staff and shift, by the way.
we love you all, and that's why I poke fun at all of you. So if I didn't poke fun at you, I don't
Ask
love you.
Willard. Ask Willard.
I'm just glad he's only poking fun at me and not throwing stuff at me.
Dude, thank good shift. If you were Jeff B adjacent, you might. You're right.
You might have to go.
Gosh, Duck, shift, Duck. That wasn't meant for you. All right, and now. Speaking of, and now for Purple Jeff B. When would you fight with each other? This is what it sounds like when schlongs fly. Gotta leave the breakdown. It's the most important part. Shit. That's not the breakdown. And now for comments from the chat. Thank you, Yorga, by the way. You're the best background singer I've ever had.
I'm working on it.
You're the best.
That was great.
Thank you, Yorga. And now for comments from last Sunday show's chat. Living in the Moment writes, great show. Thank you all. And a bunch of hearts. Donna Latte has shift and a bunch of heart shift. You see? Zed's Place. Always love listening. No beating the bush. I don't know what he means about that. Funny and great news. Love y'all. And even put a heart. Thank you, Zed. We love you too. Lori writes, great show. Love and prayers to you all. And a bunch of hearts like we always love. Thank you. I once writes Tin TV, prayer hands and a heart. So much love. Thank you. Mike B, also known as Cooking with Mike B, writes, watching the replay with, of course, a cup of chicken bouillon and a Sprite. Well, at least he changed the drink.
Yeah.
It's not Dr. Pepper. It's Sprite now. Awesome show, as always. It's very cold, everyone. Please stay warm. Prayers for all. God bless. And a bunch of hearts. Thank you, Mike.
So Mike B's not drinking Dr. Pepper?
No, he went to Sprite.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did we just go into the Twilight Zone? Like, seriously?
Maybe he's thinking of the cleansing factor because it's no color. There's no coloring in there. It's all clear. And he's been fasting, so it could be a cleanse issue.
No, okay, because for you to give up your Dr. Pepper just makes me feel like I went into a Time Warp or something.
Yeah, Mike, let us know about your bowel movements, too. Is everything working out good? We want to know. Wild Edibles writes, yep, we are not allowed to know everything. That's why I like talking to real people on YouTube. Well, thank you.
Love Wild Edibles.
Thanks.
Real people on YouTube.
I'm a fictional character.
She's got a good channel, you guys. Wild Edibles. Check it out. She does all kinds of, homesteading kinds of things. Like, and longboarding mom. Don't forget that. And Indy. Don't forget Indy.
Yes, and you know what? Independent Manny, yes.
Yes.
But I love Wild Edibles, but she works the crud out of her husband. That poor man. He's always working. She's
Poor
always
guy.
no, I'm just kidding, Wild Edibles. We love you. And she loves the animals. She takes care of all the animals, too.
Yeah. Cheers.
Debbie Lands writes, external will decommission internal. You remember we were talking about the external revenue service.
Yes.
Our future's so bright, we gotta wear shades. I love that. Hugs, everyone tight. God bless y'all. Thank you, Debbie Lands. We appreciate that. Joe Carroll Dobbs writes, hello, everyone. Good to see all tonight. And remember that this is history in the making with President Trump. Awesome. The American One. Good to see you, the American One. A bunch of hallelujah hands and waves for at Craig the Hunter. The snoozeberries taste like snoozeberries. Do the frogs taste like frogs, or do they start tripping out? And I've been licking all the local frogs, and they don't do anything. I've been trying them, but they don't get you high here. Is Mark B here?
No, but the frogs, anyhow.
Oh, yeah, he probably did lick some frogs, that crazy bugger. Mark B, where are you? I think he's in the Sri Lanka. I went to Sri Lanka to find my Bori.
Actually, I think he went to India.
No, he did. He went to go see the Sri Lanka.
Well, Sri Lanka's right off of India. So it's part of India.
Yeah, he went by way of Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Love Guru. By the way, cheers. A bunch of fire, smoke, one of these kind of hands to the panel and all in chat. And that's from the American One. Thank you, American One. And thank you all for your wonderful comments. That picture scared me for a second. I saw Jay. First in the news. Woman surprised after being declared dead. A woman has, that'd be surprising.
How do you
has
surprise?
spoken of her anguish after she was mistakenly declared dead. Nicole Paulino of Gaithersburg in Maryland made the discovery after applying for a renewal of her driver's license. She said she was left frightened and surprised as a text informed her she was officially dead. Popped up on the Maryland Motor Vehicle Administration system. It then appears that I am deceased, she told us. Part of Sky News, U.S. partner network.
Oh, you're dead.
I got a little frightened. I am not going to lie. And surprising because I am alive. I am here. Officials then informed Miss Paulino she could not renew her license before she received a letter from the U.S. Internal Revenue Service describing her as a deceased taxpayer.
It's a favorite kind.
That's nuts. Healthcare insurance for the mother and her 3 children was canceled, prompting a stream of medical bills and leaving her unable to get the inhaler she needs for her asthma. She got screwed all over.
Absolutely.
And Miss Paulina, we really pray for you, and we pray that everything works out with that. And we're very sorry. Next in the news, a larger and more venomous species of one of the world's deadliest spiders has been confirmed by Australian scientists. The man who found the species recommends giving them a wide berth as they give a copious amounts of venom. He sounds like, I got big balls, you got big balls. He sounds like that guy.
Who's got the biggest?
He's got the biggest venom of them all. This particular spider is a lot larger. Its venom glands are a lot larger, and its fangs are a lot larger, said the spider expert. It fits all the bills. The Sydney funnel web are known for their fast-acting and highly toxic venom. So y'all watch out, Australians. I know you're out there listening to us. But luckily, the same anti-venom is effective on bites from the new species. Mr. Christensen discovered Big Boy in early 2000s near Newcastle, which is about 150 or 105 miles north of Sydney. That would be 170 kilometers to all you Sydneyans.
Oddballs.
Oddballs. And it's been officially named Atrax christianseni in honor of the man who found it. So be careful out there, Australia, and we love you. And this concludes your 10 TV Mostly True News Report. I am Craig the Hunter. Tonight's tie is the Dolphins. The beautiful Dolphins. They swim with the boat. And thank you for my backup singer, Count Yorga. He's the best.
That made it great.
That made it the best.
Sorry.
And now for news from Jews.
Let me go pull that. Go ahead.
Is 10 ready?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Why not?
I gotta pull up this. This sec here. She emailed it to me so she could talk about it. Okay. Let's go to share screen.
Jeff B., it's not racist. We have a Jew on panel, so it makes it all good.
I know.
We are looking for a Muslim. If y'all know any Muslims, we need
or midgets. Or midgets.
Or a midget.
Or midgets.
Yeah. Yes. Please apply at 10tv.com.
Apply in person. Apply in little person.
Okay, there we go, Hickel. I'm going to talk to you tonight about that horn we talked about the other night, guys. The Shofar.
What's this say? This segment is brought to you by Craig's Balls Gargle Wash. When the taste just doesn't come out.
That's the best sponsorship I ever heard.
Okay, if you scroll down, you'll see where it says the word Tikia. Okay, and see there's a little thing right there to click and it'll play the sound. Now, it's very not great quality, but it tells you what that sound makes. That sounds a long blast, and that's a court messenger, and he's a call attention to a king.
So this is what the horn sound. And is this a ram's horn or a
yeah, shofar or a ram's horn? That's Tikia.
Okay, so here's the sound.
I've heard that in my bedroom.
I've heard that in the middle of the night on
I was told it was a queef.
No, it's like a baby fawn.
The queef is not that high pitched, Jay. It's more of a baritone.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The second one is Shavaram, and that's the one that's 3 broken sounds, and it sounds like crying, and that's for tears of sadness.
That was Asian.
It sounds. And then Trua is the third sound, and that's 9 or more rapid fire staccato blows. And it's a sounding of an alarm, and this is what you might hear when going to war.
Oh, there's a cadence.
Yeah, a little bit like that, yeah.
That's a duck call.
And then,
yeah, that's tan. That's a duck call. Awesome.
yeah, sounds like rapid fire. And the last one is Tikia Gadola. And that one's all of the sounds. We do that at Rosh Hashanah service, which is our New Year service, when the watchmen are on the wall. And that's a great blast.
Do that one again.
Yeah, do that one again.
That's not long.
That's Uncle Ernie at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I like to look at the end.
That's me walking through Walmart.
Yeah.
Trying to scare the people away.
Oh gosh!
Why is everybody staring at me?
Why is everybody? Can you post that,
But
please,
you may. But when you hear that, and it'll be the shofar is a much more deeper sound, and it's like a horn, more like a horn maybe than that. But that was the only one I could find that represented all of them, was easy to get to, so that 10 didn't have to bounce back and forth. But the reason I share that is because the red heifer, the Shabbat, it's called Shabbat Para. It's the Shabbat of the red heifer. And that's going to be Friday, March 21st of this year. And It's the preparation for the Passover, which they're looking forward to, when they're going to bring in, possibly purifying themselves and getting ready for the temple. There's also, and to do the red heifers for the temple, for the purification of the priest before he can even go up to the temple. And I remember I told y'all a couple of months ago that they actually found an actual Cohen that was related, and I was wondering if they've had him hidden all this time because he was young, like the generations, and had him go up to the temple and say a blessing, the Temple Mount. So that kind of makes me wonder if they aren't really getting prepared, because there's also an eclipse going to be on March 14th, 1 week before that red heifer Sabbath. So I don't know, but it's something to look forward to.
Hey, Cal,
Christians tend to, yeah, go ahead.
I just have a question for you. Don't
Yeah.
you think they shouldn't be worrying about this right now? They got other shit to worry about over there in Israel.
That's the thing, is that there's a lot of stuff going on about the fact that they've sent out messages today and told their people to get out of
Yes.
Jerusalem and the West Bank because they're preparing for war.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
And
That's what I mean. They're worried about building another temple. I would worry about settling things down over there first. Just my
yeah,
opinion.
but but I think that they're thinking that there's a possibility, because they're saying that okay, they had two of their main ministry leaders that are the ministries of that have to do with their war, their ministers of defense. Two of them left today. The others are getting ready to follow. They gave their resignations. And I think they're planning on possibly lobbing one over on Iran, because they think that they're going to get them first. And of course, if that happens, and one thing, if they bring down the dome on the rock, they want to be ready to start building. So I think they're planning on maybe something like that happening. But they've had so many resignations, it's left them kind of in a mess, over there as far as leadership for their defense ministry. So, and a lot of Christians believe that that's when a rapture is going to happen. And I've studied the rapture some, just because they talk. Well, I study all kinds of things, but there's, from what I understand, pre-trib, mid-trib, post-trib rapture.
That's it. There's a bunch of different beliefs. I don't believe in that. You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it says it says Psalms 83, that's that war that they're expecting to come up. And there was an awful lot of Hamas out there when those 3 women hostages came out. There was an awful lot of Hamas out there, and they were awful well geared. They had they had vests, they had their weapons. They look like they have been, I know that Israel kept saying, but the people in Israel said no, they haven't really been taking the Hamas down. They've been hiding deep in the tunnels.
Deep.
And so a lot of them are expecting the Psalm 83 war. And if you read Zechariah 12 and Joel 3, that's when they divide Jerusalem. And that's something that's coming up.
Well, and they've been hiding in Rafah, where they won't let them in.
Right.
Right. That's where all the tunnels are, in Rafah.
Most of them, yes. The biggest majority.
I mean,
of course,
the biggest tunnels, yes.
Yeah. So, I'm sure there's other tunnels that everybody doesn't know of, but Mossad and Hezbollah and all of them are still very active in enemy countries, and they're responsible for a lot of stuff that goes on. And I mean, with everything that's happening, and the Bible talks about coming against um Israel from all sides, and they do have enemies on all sides, you know.
Oh yeah.
And so that's what they I think that's their thought. And of course, like I've told people, the Jewish people have that Samson attitude. If they think they're not going to win it, they're going to make sure you're not going to be here if they're not.
Take it all
So,
down.
yeah.
Well,
And that's what the Abraham Accords are about, a two-state solution. And that's not a solution for Israel.
Nope.
That's a solution for the world, but that's not for Israel. So those people are over there are very uneasy. They're not feeling sure about things. And
Okay.
Hamas has called for mobilization in the West Bank against Israel.
so I thought there was a peace treaty. That's what they're saying in
There's
the
never peace.
No, there's a ceasefire.
a ceasefire.
Ceasefire, but there's a ceasefire of their military weapons. That does not mean that there's a ceasefire of the groups inside a country. While their military may be ceasefire, that doesn't mean the vigilantes, if you want to call them that, inside each country has calmed down. You can holler peace, peace all you want to, but there's, is there really?
Good point.
Very
And then
true.
Jeff.
Yeah, the military has ceasefire. The military has. Oh,
Yeah.
and Hamas made them mad because instead of releasing the next set of prisoners Saturday, they said we're not going to do it until Sunday. And they said if you're going to do that, we're not letting anything slide. So look for this weekend to see what happens.
You can't negotiate with those people, man. You just forget it, man. I mean, it's a crummy deal anyway.
Yeah, nobody wants to deal with them. Not even Jordan.
You can't
Hey, by
deal
the
with the
way,
devil.
Jeff B is bringing up some great stuff in chat. Just saying.
Iran is still in the picture here, and yeah, Jeff B brought up this one, which the technology for that it's so right there, like this.
Well, they got rid of all the evidence.
Anybody. I want to get the answers. Everyone's getting up again with what?
Their energy zone.
You notice it's flying over the helicopter. Those cases with groups, even women.
Kind of, kind of grabs you by the boo boo, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and they're destroying everything.
Pootie, did you see where Monkey Works said that there weren't sniffers in helicopters flying and checking things out before Trump got in? Did you see that part?
No.
Well, because they did a report. Check out. They did a report that there was sniffers. They had, they
Yeah,
showed the
but
woman pilot.
Yeah, that was the week before. But right up to the inauguration, there wasn't none.
What are they sniffing for?
Nukes.
Nukes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Pootie,
I want to make sure
Jeff
I heard
B's
that right.
asking for
That's why I was
something.
asking Pootie. That's why I was asking Pootie, because I wanted to make sure I heard that right. That they said that up until there hadn't been.
Yeah. There was some out in Arizona, out towards that way, but there wasn't nothing around D.C. or nothing. Trust the plan, Jeff B.
Thank you, Pooty.
I was waiting for it.
Oh,
I was totally waiting. I was on the edge of my seat.
I know
Yeah.
So
Like,
I guess it's time to talk about the pardons before we end our show, because this is primarily like, what is this Oprah stuff? You get a pardon, you get a pardon. Like, let's talk about it.
everybody gets a pardon.
And
Pardon
you
for
get a call.
nothing you
You get a
did.
call.
I would. How would you love that? You could go give your shot at robbing a bank, and you're already pardoned for it.
But
right.
go
But
ahead.
but look, pardons don't cover treason and
Exactly.
crimes against humanity.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wait
And
and see
and
who's
and you
gonna.
don't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say who's gonna pull that. I'm gonna play AV here for a minute. Who's gonna do something about it?
Oh no! Oh no!
He called in gay tonight.
Wait till the
Yeah.
wait till the end. Wait
Yeah.
till the end.
Yeah. I agree, but it's just hard to fathom who's gonna do something about it.
That's right. I know.
You know.
Takes time though. It takes time.
I agree. He needs to at least let's give him a shot. Let's see what he does within 90 days.
That's what I'm saying. Give him a shot. Can't
Give
be
him
no
that
worse than
shot
what we had.
to show us all something that we've been talking about. And
I mean,
is it true or not? They tell us it's not. But okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's already done a lot, and ain't even been in there 2 days. You know.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. Guys
done a lot.
Shoot, he was on X at or on his True Social at 3 a.m. You know.
Yeah.
His time. He never sleeps. So
never sleeps.
Let's see if we can get this shit done. Did you see where? Hold on. More jabs were bought up today. No.
Okay, so Biden pardoned a lot of people, you guys, and I'm going to show you the figures here in just a minute. But the day that he did that, Nancy Pelosi posted this. Tonight, the president announced pardons and communications of sentences for those who violently attacked the Capitol and law enforcement on January. The president's actions are outrageous insults to our justice system and the heroes who suffered physical scars and emotional trauma at the Capitol. It's shameful that the president hasn't decided to make one of his top priorities the abandonment and betrayal of police who put their lives. Yeah, this was, she went off. Despite the president's decision, we must always remember the extraordinary courage and valor of the law enforcement heroes who stood in the breach and ensured that democracy survived on that dark day. So.
Yeah, well, Biden pardoned the dude who shot Ashley Babbitt. That's one of his pardons.
Well, and then he pardoned, he slipped in the pardon for his family here. And we've got the picture of that right here. And then Trump was like, huh?
And then here's the thing. The ones in his family he pardoned, nobody said anything about them, but Congress had brought them. Each and every one of these were up that got a check and paid their 10% to the big guy. These names were never brought up.
So this was apparently Trump's reaction to.
But he forgot to pardon himself.
Well, who, Biden?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, he's covered under, right, presidential.
Maybe he didn't meet. Well, Trump said something about he could have pardoned himself last time, but he didn't want to look guilty.
Yeah, it's treason, though. Treason is a whole. That's why I don't think Trump's worried about it. It's all treason.
So
It's all
this
crimes against humanity.
this is Trump's reaction. Oh, this
He
was
may
a letter
have.
in the desk.
Right? Don't they leave it in the
Yeah.
desk? I don't know. Oh. What's in there? Thank you, Peter. It could have been years before we found it. Wow. Thank you.
What do you say on the outside?
Maybe we should all read it together.
Let's read it.
Well, maybe I'll read it first and then make that
That
determination.
sounds great.
Peter, thank you very much. I may not have seen this for months.
Happy to help with the passing of the torch.
I did. I left him one in the desk just like this.
What did you talk to him about?
Unification of our country. You know, I didn't know that he gave a pardon to his family because he did it during my speech.
He didn't tell you to handle it?
No, he didn't tell me. No. He did it. They released it during my speech. During my speech. So all I could do was say, excuse me, I'd like to come back and speak some more. So, no, we were surprised by that. It's bad precedent, obviously.
Where are you speaking on tariff of Mexico?
Now, didn't he also Fauci? He also pardoned Fauci. So what's the deal
absolutely.
there?
And
But
Mealy?
that's crime against humanity there, you could say, as well, Jay, right?
Absolutely. And the world wants his ass. So
I mean, how's he going to walk around? He can't walk around.
You just put him give him a one-way ticket to Europe, and his ass is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
no matter where he goes, he's going to have to go far.
You know, does this come back to the Nuremberg Code?
That's what I was wondering.
The bank, the central or the world courts have found his ass guilty. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this works out.
Well, here's a list of the breakdown of basically pardons per president. Starting back with Harry S. Truman. Here's Joe Biden.
Good Lord.
He
Because
let
they're
them all
caught.
out. Everybody free.
They're fucking caught.
Yeah.
And Barack Obama, he did quite a bit back in the day. Lyndon B. Johnson and Truman, but Biden, he's going out with a bang with being the president with the most pardons, you guys. Wow.
Dude, Bush was a hard ass.
Anyway. Hey, you know, I saw something that, you know, I took offense to tonight. I was watching the CBS News, and they were talking about J6, and they called it the J6 attacks.
Yes.
The J6 attack.
We're not used to that. They want people to still get amped up about what's going on because there's protests going on. They're just not talking about them. They're not showing them, not very many people. That Jonathan shit's going on still up in Seattle.
Yeah, but yet Biden pardoned every single one of them that put those guys in jail.
Yep.
I want to get the list.
Why? It's a mission of guilt. But like you guys, but like everybody says, I think they're all wound up in this treasonous plot and crimes against humanity. Get these fuckers, arrest them, show us something. That's what we want to see. We got to see something happen. So,
hey, you know what?
at least that's where I'm at.
You know what I'd love to see?
What's that?
A prayer from our beautiful shift kicker.
I need it. I'm getting triggered.
Are y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All right. Dear God, thank you for the gift of friendship. Please watch over my dear friends, guiding them with your love and wisdom, strengthen their hearts and bring them peace in the struggles and fill their lives with joy. Help me to be a supportive and loyal friend, always to listen and encourage them in Jesus' name. Amen.
In
Amen.
Jesus' mighty name.
Amen.
Thank you, Shift. Awesome.
Yorga, do you have any show and tell for us tonight, by any chance?
I'll show you.
Oh, well.
Oh, Tootie got booted.
Not really. I've got my redneck shofar, and this one means happy bar mitzvah, Irving. That's all I got. I got nothing.
That was good.
It does sound like that shofar, though, doesn't it?
It does sound like the
That was really interesting learning about that.
Oh, I know. I never knew that.
The last two episodes. Thank you, Hickel, for sharing tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, and
thanks
folks, please remember after the show to go to the comments section, leave us a beautiful comment to read on the next show, and a bunch of hearts because it helps the emojis. Please hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel and tell your friends. And also, hello to everybody on X, and we love you on X.
Yes.
And X, you can always go there and see the full uncut show. So we love you and thank you so much.
So I have one, because it's Taco Tuesday and it's a guy's night and everything. And
boobies.
Oh, my guys. You love your snow. You love your snow. Here we go.
Yes, it is. I was right.
Let me see them titties going. Take along with those titties gonna be. Nipples looking nice, nipples looking real pretty. Come on. Drop them out. Let me see them titties going. Take along with those titties gonna be. Nipples looking nice, nipples looking real pretty. Come on.
Nice coconuts.
I hope my wife doesn't watch this part.
You should have shared that with us.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So
You
thank
shouldn't
you
have shared it with us.
for watching tonight. Shout out to the chat and like and share, please. Right? What else? See you on Sunday. See you guys on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Hey, Richmond Dragway.
Oh, and also, AB, we know you're out there. We hope you get better. I know you had to call in for being gay. So I hope you straighten out.
Independent Money should be streaming on Friday, and I think Cola's streaming on Wednesday.
Cola's streaming the 22nd, which is what?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So
Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Yeah, so
Oh,
follow
is it? What?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me go.
And don't forget, Trusting God is back.
Oh, is he?
Good. Trust is back.
Okay, what time does he go? Well, he's in the mornings for coffee and news, right? Shift still?
Correct. Yep.
Like 6 or 7 my time.
No. Yeah. Well, 9 o'clock my time.
Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of places. So please follow each other and support each other.
Hey, Chin, can I gotta pump something here. I just opened up my Watch Me Sleep page.
Oh.
Yeah. So I just watch me sleep.
Oh my God. Side hustle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really tight year.
What do you wear?
You don't,
what do you wear?
You don't sleep nude, do you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just watch me sleep. I could be in a chair. I could be on the couch.
Oh, anywhere. Okay.
Yeah, I'll film me sleeping on the floor.
That's actually a great idea.
You know,
I like that. Or the mall.
You know, at the mall, sleeping in the waiting for the wife. Yeah, yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Well, I guess everybody's gonna have to have a side hustle because this year is supposed to be a no spend, low spend year, and we'll talk about that hopefully on Sunday. So, but yeah. Okay, so we'll see you then, right? Okay, peace out.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing.